Hello again, it's fantastic to see you. I hope that you had an amazing day today. Thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your time to see the makeup that I'm going to be enjoying for the month of January. I'm shopping my stash and pulling out some things and kind of panning a couple of things out of my collection. So let's get to it. First off, palette wise, I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Vida Loca Remix palette, since that is the palette I'd like to pan for 2018. And I haven't decided if I'm going to just stick with one look for the entire month or kind of play around, because there are a couple things that I'm already itching to do. So when looking at this palette, the shades that I'm going to focus on completely are going to be Rewind. I guess it's Anthem. Anthem is this shade, Muse, as well as Lyric and Vox. So I think that's going to give me a good start on this palette to try to make some progress. I mean, as you can see, I've already, hit pan and Vox, but I'd like to go on and make some further progress. I don't expect to hit pan in a month, but we'll see. So I'm going to be posting a get ready with me of this eye look in particular, using those shades, to be on the lookout for that. And then the other palette that I'm going to be using, you know this well, I'm kind of quietly painting it in the background, but once again, it's my Loca Pro. And sidebar, not to be an enabler, but if you were ever interested in this palette and you were disappointed that you didn't get a chance to get your hands on it, Nordstrom is carrying these for I believe it's $65, so it's worth checking out. I have found so much versatility with this palette, and if you're in love with the Loca formula, you're in love with neutral palettes, this is definitely one that can replace a lot of the neutral palettes in your collection, because there are so many dupes in here to the Loca Pro. I found a lot of similarities with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I found similarities with kind of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette when I had all the shades in this. So it's worth, it's worth checking out if you haven't had a chance to see this for yourself in person. So Nordstrom.com or any Nordstrom stores. So as we go into January, the only color that I'm going to be focusing on this month from this palette is Apricot, and I'd like to put it out there that it would be fabulous to be able to hit pan by the end of January. So I love wearing this as a lid shade, and I'll talk about some comparable shades in that Get Ready With Me, because it's just a basic peach. Nothing really fancy about it. It's not unique. If you have a lot of neutral palettes, or like kind of your summery looking palettes, you'll have some peach shades. So it'll be very easy to recreate this look if you're wanting something kind of fun with some bright color, but still get a little bit of use out of your neutral palettes. So I'm looking forward to filming that for you. Then I have two things from Octoly that I'm going to be reviewing throughout the month. The first one, this is phenomenal. I love this product. This is the Clarence Double Serum Heidrich and Lipid System Serum. Oh my word, this is so good. Like, I've been using it for it's been about a week, and my skin is just reacting beautifully to this serum. It smells fantastic, very sophisticated, and when it comes out of the pump, it's a very honey color. It's glorious. So I'm going to go on and link you directly to the Octoly website in the description box below if you're interested. But the thing that most impressed me about this product, you can adjust the amount of serum that you need for your skin. So if you're drier, you can definitely go to the more serum side, or if you have combination skin, or you just want to use this kind of as a daytime moisturizer, the lighter side is fantastic. I use both because I go with the lighter side in the morning, the heavier side with nighttime for deeper hydration, and it has been fabulous. One of the claims to fame of this Clarence product is that it will firm and visibly reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles. I definitely feel like I'm noticing an improvement. Like, I am drinking more water, and I'm eating well, and getting enough sleep, so that certainly makes a difference. But I just feel like my skin has more of a glow to it, and my foundation's applying a little bit better, even before the next foundation that I'm going to talk about. So I'm pretty excited to see the results that I can achieve within the next couple of weeks, especially with the crazy weather that we've been having, with the cold to the hot to the, cold and then back, and it's been insane. So it also says that it will improve your radiance and even skin tone. Definitely notice that, because my skin, it feels more youthful. It looks more youthful. Great stuff. And then it also says it will reduce the appearance of pores. So like I said, I'm hoping to see also reduction in pore size within the next couple of weeks. So really, really good stuff. So go on and check out that Octoly link below. Then the other product I'm going to be reviewing for applying for this product is the Lancome Stick Foundation Teint Idole Ultra Makeup Stick. This is in the shade Buff. It looks like this. I'm kind of a mixed opinion on this foundation. This is my first time trying a stick foundation like this, so it's a little bit weird. I haven't figured out kind of what my perfect amount is yet. So one of the things that I've kind of been watching videos and stuff on is you apply it and then blend it in. I've tried it with a brush. I've tried it with a beauty sponge. I've tried it with my fingers. So I'm going to let you know within the end of January how this fares for me over the course of the month. So I'm really looking forward to incorporating this. I have been using it for the last couple of days and so far so good. I haven't noticed anything like weird looking, but I'm also trying it with 1 or 2 different powders to see how this is really going to perform for me. So be on the lookout. I will keep you posted. But also, feel free to check out the description box below for a link to the Octoly website. One of the reasons I applied for this foundation is because I've heard raving reviews from a lot of people who have also reviewed it via Octoly. So I thought, why not? This would be an awesome thing to try to review, and I'm very flattered that they sent it to me to see what my honest opinion is going to be. So go check it out. And then in terms of powder, I don't know if I'm going to completely commit to this for the month, but this is what I'm officially putting in for right now. I'm going to be setting my face with the Kat Von D Lock It Setting Powder in Translucent. It's not really necessarily translucent. It has a yellow tone to the powder. And like I said, with the Lancome Stick Foundation, I'm undecided if I'm going to stick completely with this combo. I'm definitely going to wear this foundation, but I might change the powder to something different because like I mentioned, this has kind of a yellowish brightening tint. I don't know if that's going to come across completely on camera, but we're going to see how it goes. I've liked this powder. It's been sitting in my collection for a while, so I decided it's kind of fun to have the Kat Von D theme since I'm going to be painting the eyeshadow, so we'll see what happens with this over the next month. And then setting spray, I'm going back to my Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray in the Dewy Finish. I'd like to finish this off by the end of January. If you're interested in a cruelty-free drugstore price point setting spray, this is really, really nice. You can adjust the spray nozzle, so if you like a finer mist or if you like a more concentrated mist, you have those options. And also it smells really, really lovely. So I highly recommend this. There's also a matte finish version I'd like to try at some point after I'm ready to incorporate some more setting sprays, but this is really, really awesome. And like I said, drugstore price point, and it's cruelty free, so great stuff. Then bronzer, I'm going to be wearing this sample of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the medium deep. I'm not a fan of how strong the chocolate scent is on these things. In fact, I went on and downsized my Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer because the scent was just overpowering for me. I could not handle it. It made me nauseated every time I put it on. I can handle this because it's a much smaller container and I'm applying it on a big fluffy brush, but I decided to go on and see how I like this because I remembered liking a pan version of this that I used years ago back when I first started my channel. So I wanted to give it another go. I like that this is a deeper tone than the Milk Chocolate Soleil. So I'm bearing through it. I'm bearing through the scents. We're going to give this a go. So that's the bronzer. I do like the way it's on my skin today. I do enjoy the effect. It's just the scent is like, whew, it's a little tough. Then blush-wise, I'm going to be wearing my Clinique Cheek Pop in the shade Cola Pop. This is one of my most favorite blushes I've ever owned, and because it's this like really kind of burgundy shade, now is the ideal time to bring out a color like this, so I'm really looking forward to wearing it. I am wearing it on my cheeks today, and it also works really well as an eyeshadow if you want something lovely to warm up your crease area, and I figured with the burgundy shade from the Kat Von D Vida Loca Remix palette, these are an awesome match together, so really gonna have a lot of fun with that. Then I'm also going to be continuing to work on my Pure Cosmetics Fully Charged Magnetic Mascara. This is holy grail status for me, and pretty much by the end of this month, I'm going to evaluate where, you know, the mascara is, whether it's starting to dry out and whatnot, because I am at the kind of lifespan of using the mascara. So we'll see if it's going to get dry and flaky and all that, or if it's still going to be good where I can use it a little longer. But that's good stuff, and you can find it at Ulta. Then lip product wise, I'm going to be wearing another Bright Beauty lipstick. This time it's going to be the shade Chai. So we're going to see how much progress. This is what it looks like on the lips, but I figured a more nude, my lips but better kind of shade would be perfect with these bright eyeshadows that I'm wearing on my eyes. So Chai from the Bite Beauty line, and then I'm also going to be working on finishing my MAC lip liner in the shade Whirl to give it a really natural finish. Very, very basic lip liner, easy to wear, and it pairs perfectly with Chai. So we'll see if I can finish it by the end of January. Same eyeshadow base as always, because I'm continuing to work on my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I still have yet to hit pan, but keeping my fingers crossed that January is going to be the month. So I've been working so hard on this for months. It just takes forever to see any type of change with a product like that. And then also, I've got a couple of pencil products that I'm going to be using. First off, once again, my trusty white eyeliner. This is just a basic white eyeliner from NYX. I'm really noticing with my Kat Von D shades that they fade during the day because they're older. And so it's really paramount for me, especially, you know, not just because I have hooded eyes and glasses, but to use this in my inner corner to really amp up the highlighting shades, because Lyric, it's one of my shades that fades really, really bad. And I know it's because it's old, so this is going to be a best friend. Once again, to me, makeup-wise for the month, so I'm going to continue working on it, and maybe I can finish it. Then I'm also going to be working on my Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Polished Amethyst. I'm going to be wearing this on my lower lash line, setting it with that Anthem shade. It's really, really pretty. I love the combination together. And then in terms of my waterline, I'm back to using my nude pencil from MAC. This is in the shade NC15 NW20, just a basic nude eyeliner. And then not brows, but upper lash line, I decided to step away from black for a while, and I'm going to be wearing a brown liner so that I can go in with that Vox shade from the Kat Von D Vida Loca Remix palette. So I'm going to be lining my eyes with Costa Riche from MAC. It's a beautiful espresso shade, and I definitely want to get as much use out of this pencil while it is creamy and fabulous to wear. So I love this eyeliner. And then lastly, I'm going to be finishing off my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. So that's going to be kind of what I'm working with. I know that I could probably finish it by the end of January since I started it back in December. So that's it. Thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your time. I hope that you are having a blast shopping your stash, that you're enjoying your makeup. And thank you so much for all of you that are joining in on Pan That Palette 2018. It's going to be an awesome, amazing, inspiring year with so many fun eyeshadow looks to go around. So have a blast. I am so looking forward to all the things that we are going to learn this year. Take care, and like I said before, I will be posting that Get Ready With Me, and you know, pretty much the Pan That Palette updates are going to be starting a little bit after next week. So since we're nearing the middle of the month, I cannot believe January is already flying by. So that wraps it up for now. I look forward to catching up with you real soon. See you later.